Well, hello YouTube. I just thought I would show you some more sand eel lures, and these are all the lures that I use for my sea trout fishing here in Scotland. I use these in the Clyde estuary just down by Dumbarton Rock. This is where I'll fish these, and these are just some of the lures that I'm showing you that work for me. They work in this area. I was looking on YouTube, Google, things like that, for a wee bit of information on what catches in this area, and I couldn't find much, so I thought I would just do an updated version on all the lures that I've got. All the lures that I use here, every one of them catches the fish, and I just want to show you how I present these lures and which ones I use. Predominantly I use sand eels. Now these are great wee sand eel lures, these imitating sand eels, brilliant lures, fantastic. I've got these in, I've got all different colours of these, but these are just two of the main colours that I use, is a red and a blue. I've also got a green. The green one is a brilliant one as well to use. I'm using Tobies, famous Tobies. These are great, but what I will say with your Tobies is when you get them home, dry them. Always keep a bit of tissue or even a towel in your bag. Dry these, because you'll notice they do start to go a wee bit rusty. Now the Tobies I find are brilliant in the Clyde estuary for the sea trout. And I'll use all different patterns. I'll use silver, green, same as the sand eels. I'll sort of use green, silvers, blues. And that's the ones that I've got here. I'll show you a blue one here. Blue Toby. And the green one. Predominantly I will use a green. Same with the sand eels, I'll use green first. If I'm not catching with the green, then I'll go to a blue. Also, what I've been using recently are, put the packet here, these. Of a jig head, and these are brilliant. Again, imitating baitfish, sand eels, great lures. And then sometimes what I'll go to is that if the fish are being a wee bit fussy and the weather's not favouring the bite, then I'll go to a smaller sand eel lure. Now I got these on Amazon. These were a £5 for 6, and these are brilliant. Got them in all different colours. Sometimes I'll put the wee tails on just for a wee bit extra flash. And with these again, I'll use predominantly blue. I've not got any green ones, but I do have a gold and black. When it's in the water you can sort of see. And these are brilliant lures. These are 12-gram sand eels, and I do tend to catch a lot on them. But like I say, what I'll do is I'll use the Tobies first, and these sand eels. These are only weighted sand eels, so about maybe 2 foot on the leader I'll put 3 split shots of varying sizes depending on how deep I want to go and how fast the current is, just to get these done. And a wee trick with these as well is sometimes I nip the tail off. The tail makes it in the water with an action of it swimming, whereas the sand eels, if you nip the tail off and just present it as the sand eels coming out from the sand straight up and down, jig it, in this motion. Works great. Another lure I like to use is the Flying Seas. Great lures. I don't need to tell you much about these. All different colours of these as well. And these work brilliant for sea trout. Different colours again. Red with gold, yellow with silver, black with gold. As you can see, fish have had a nip at these. These have done me well in the past also. Another great lure that I find myself using more often recently is the Tassie Devils. And these are a line through, so once you get a fish, the lure's no in the way of the mouth, it's no impeding the hook up. And they're brilliant. I put what I use for these is a £30 line, monofilament, clear mono, a wee swivel, and then I'll put that onto my leader. Always with these Tassie Devils, remember to use the bead in between the body of the lure and the hook, just so that it makes sure that it's always got that motion. Because sometimes if you don't have the bead there, the hook will go into that wee hole and it'll just jam it. It'll not move. So you need the bead. The bead's important. And a bead at the front as well. You can use a bead at the front just for a wee bit extra. You can even put a row of beads, similar colour to the lure, just to cover up that mono. And that works brilliant. And I've got these in different patterns. As you can see, that's a black and gold stripe. I've got the trout. They're all trout imitating lures, but I've got the brown trout as well. Great lures. And then at times with the Tassie Devils to be bringing them in a bit faster, just so there's a lot of movement to get that wee blade going, get it spinning good. Also, I'll use the Salmo minnow. Now this is a floating Salmo minnow. I prefer to buy the floating ones because you can always put a split shot on and make it a sinking one. You can't make a sinking one a floating one, just the way it is. So I'll buy the floating Salmo minnow, and if I need it to get down, I'll put a wee split shot on the front, and then that'll present it really well in the water. Another lure that I'll use is just spinners, trout spinners. It's a gold dam, size 2, and that is a 4-gram spinner. I've got plenty of sea trout on this. Sea trout love spinners, like any trout, they love spinners. And with the spinners, what I tend to use is, normally I'll go for ones that have got trout patterns. Now this is a very small one, so if the bite's no good, I'll go down to a really small one like this size, and they work brilliant. Trout pattern spinners for sea trout are absolutely brilliant. This is a Abu Garcia Fast Attack. Now this is a 7 grams, this is a wee bit bigger, and that's the trout pattern as well. Brilliant, brilliant lure. Also, can't put this wrong, you can't go wrong with one of these. The Castmaster Heavy, cast it like a fucking bullet. These are brilliant, sorry for my language, I just got carried away there. These are brilliant lures, really, really good lures. You cast these for miles. Another lure that we'll use is like a spoon, similar to the Toby. I've got these in all different colours. The one that I do tend to use, as you can see I've got my swivel on this one ready to go, is the gold. The gold works really good for the sea trout. I've also got a silver. Silver works good as well. lots of different variations for the fish to choose from. If they're no liking one lure, you can try another lure. Also, I've got just normal wee spinners. I'll show you this wee spinner. It's sort of a perch pattern, but it works for sea trout as well. And I've got a fly on the end of that. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll cast this in, and you'll notice the fish will be attracted to this, the spinner, and then they'll take the fly at the back of it. Brilliant wee setup, this. Brilliant. And now this fly has got 3 hooks on it. It's got a smaller hook there, and it's got not a treble, a double. I don't know where you get these hooks from. It came on the fly. It's not a treble, it's a double. Weird wee hook. But it works. And another wee spinner, this is a 1/8 ounce sort of bell spinner. Works great as well. Any spinner really that you're catching trout on, you will catch sea trout. Now, if I'm not using the trout pattern spinners, I'll use these spinners with blue patterns on them. Blue works brilliant for sea trout. Any sort of blue pattern spinner works great for sea trout. And like I said before, when the bite's tough, these are really small spinners, so these just work brilliant. Absolutely brilliant for sea trout. Another bait that I will use is small bait fish, paddle tail, soft plastic. Works brilliant. If the fish are taking the larger lures, I'll fling that one out, and that's brilliant as well. And another thing to mention on these spinners is some of them are ribbed, like a bottle cap. Just adds a wee bit extra motion in the current. And I will also use rooster tail spinners. Just imitates a small fly on the back of the spinner, same as what I said before. They'll see the spinner, they're attracted to the flash on the spinner, and then they'll come and they'll take this thinking it's a fly. They'll love it. I've got these in different sizes as well, larger, smaller ones. They work great. Small green spinners. Green and blue patterns for sea trout are, they just seem to work brilliant for me. So that's it guys, just one more thing on these wee grubs. These are brilliant, they work for sea trout as well on a jig head. But I hope that information helps you. Like I said, there was no information for me when I was looking for sea trout lures that work in my area. These all work in the coast of Scotland, and they're absolutely brilliant lures. I use these in the Leven estuary, like I says, and they work great. And I've also used them in the Leven River as well, the River Leven, and the sea trout in there, and I've been catching brown trout on them as well. Obviously the spinner lures are brilliant, but I've actually been catching brown trout on sand eels as well. That's what I mean, the sand eel lures work for the brown trout as well. So good luck guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a look at my other videos. They're all trout related, spinner related, sea trout, salmon, and good luck guys. Thanks for watching.